Yes, sir. What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome back to another one. It's West Coast and Lou. You feel me? Make sure.
Hey,
What?
Lou, you need to do that. Lou, you need to do that. You need to do that again, bro. This is the late night hour. We putting
You're
all the kids to
right.
bed. You know what I'm saying? This red truck better
Uh,
stop because I see you. But yeah, man, it's time to put this is that uncut raw Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? When we gonna be talking and then we have to put the little black screen over this. You know what I'm saying? Now
mm-hmm.
we ain't gonna play no Nelly tip drill. We ain't gonna go back that far because we ain't trying to get canceled. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, if the Cowboys lose 3 more games, we might be playing the tip drill.
What's good? What's good? Hey, everybody who's coming in, make sure before we even get started, you know the drill. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, share the content. We are growing. We are growing. We got goals. 50 subscribers away from big 1K. You know, West Coast is just trying to get even bigger. But
Hey, real quick. Hey, let's knock this out tonight, man. I'm tired of hearing this, bruh. Making me feel like I ain't got the Midas touch no more, bruh. What's going on, man? You got me feeling like Drake out here, bruh. Yeah, you mean, bruh? Half the rap game is put on because of me. I got half the nation talking about what's up, talking about saying what's up with you guys when they start their show. But listen to me. All I gotta say is I need 50 real ass Cowboy fans to stop playing around. Stop playing around. Go to Lou Takes. Hit the subscribe button. I ain't asking for 1,000 of y'all. I'm asking for 50. And 40 of y'all owe me anyway. Y'all know what y'all was saying about that Michael Gallup stuff. I was supposed to blast some of y'all, or y'all know I was supposed to get on some of y'all asses anyway, because I be keeping tabs. But I'm gonna say this: if you ever went against West Coast and and I ended up being right, and you want to make it up right now. Go to Lou Takes YouTube and hit that goddamn subscribe button, man, so he can get in the butter, man. You see, he got kids in the background, bruh. Come on now, man. Come
yes,
on now.
sir.
We passed the point of trying to make it believe like we do this for free. Like knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Like knock it off. Denzel Washington is not acting for free. And y'all love him and y'all support him. And I'm going to go see his last 6 movies before he retired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you know Denzel is done after these last 6 movies. He done. That's what he said.
that's what he said. I
Well,
definitely
Black
got to
Panther
see.
3 is technically supposed to be his last movie.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I said, oh yeah, we going to go see that. We supporting Denzel. Denzel's getting all my money for sure. All $17 it costs to go see the movies. I ain't even gonna bootleg that Black Man. No, I'm not. So since we keeping it 100, I need y'all to keep it 100. Go hit that subscribe button. And I ain't giving you nothing for free. You just gonna do it because you a real ass Cowboy fan. You gonna get that late night feeling in the morning when you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I did that. Yes, that's the feeling you gonna get. I need
Yeah.
everybody to go do it. Hit that subscribe button. Let's each be at 1,001. You know what I'm saying? At some point tonight. And we're gonna be moving on. Because listen, one thing I know about 2024 is it came with its ups and downs. But we gotta make sure that we don't blame the content creators, man. Because listen to me, it's 9 o'clock at night. It's 8:30 where I'm at. It's 10:30 where Lou's at. We up
Yes,
here
sir.
giving you guys content about a team that's 3 and what?
Three and
Exactly.
forever, three and down, three and outs.
For real, bro. And we up here giving y'all content, bro. We could have been laid this thing down, bro.
My bad, y'all. I'm over here. I gotta bootleg it. The chat is not working on my end. I can't even see nothing. So I gotta see. Shout out to Timothy. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Tyrell Doss.
Oh yeah,
It's
I got them up too.
you got him up. Yeah, so
I
you
got
can
the
see the
chat up.
comment. Got the chat. Oh, you got the chat, so you can see the chat.
Yeah, I can see the chat. I can see the chat on
Okay.
the page.
Damn. That's gonna put you at what's the name? I don't know why my chat is not working, but hey, tell you the truth. But listen, we're gonna get right
Hey,
into
it's that late night stuff, man. You know how I be on the
it.
late night. You ain't even listen. Lou still young, man. Lou ain't even supposed to be on the phone right now, man. You better do. All I know
Hey,
is
watch
don't be
out.
talking
Chill
all
out.
loud, Lou. You talking
Chill
all
out.
loud, Mama gonna come to
Chill
the
out.
house and hear you, man. You ain't even supposed to be.
Man.
You late right now. You know you supposed to be in the bed, Lou.
But no, we just
He said, "What you doing, Lou?" Lou said, "I'm about to just go get some water real quick. I'll be back."
on a whole
One
stream.
hour later.
Doing a whole stream.
She said, I knew you was down there talking Cowboys. I knew you.
But let's get right into it. I mean, we was talking about it earlier. Why not pick up while we where we left off? If you didn't hear the news today, basically Colorado signed this 5-star quarterback. And if you don't, if you you don't know the college football scene, signing somebody that huge signing them type of players are rare, and that means they're typically the future. Like I don't know the kid. He may not, turn out. Hopefully he do, but this is like an Archie Manning type,
Yeah,
signing
ain't too many
for the
five. Ain't too many.
program.
I think there's only like 15
Five
five-star
stars,
players.
yeah. Like there's only so many 5-star players, and the
Like you don't
fact
even
that he
really hear
got
about
one,
5 stars. You hear about 4 stars all the
right?
time. But you don't even hear about 5 stars.
Exactly. They see before the NIL deal, they all used to go to Alabama and Ohio State, but now they so spread out. Now the NIL pretty much kill off the high school, players. But he got him one. He got him a 5-star quarterback that's going to overtake when Shador leaves. So we only can assume that. And he put out a tweet saying like, "Hey, I don't know about this other noise, but I'm staying here in Colorado." But what do you feel about hearing the news that should uh Deion is pretty much like? And then we're gonna talk about the comments Jerry made, which I didn't like, but yeah, we're gonna talk about them too.
Um, hey, let me get your opinion on it first, real quick, so I can knock this out, and then I'll be right behind you.
Okay, my opinion on it. It sucks because I actually view Dion as a legitimate, like, productive candidate. Like, I really thought he was gonna come in and do something. In my opinion, I felt like he was gonna come in and actually, was gonna. First of all, he was gonna be black, which I was gonna love, and he was somebody who was gonna represent the people and actually stand up to the Joneses to a degree. Like he wasn't gonna sit around and just take no mess. You feel me? Then he was gonna. I already knew he was gonna command respect because he's gonna do the first thing that McCarthy didn't do. McCarthy signed a deal that everyone on the team knows, but they paying him pretty much pennies for compared to the rest of the league. Like they're still paying McCarthy a '90s salary, if that makes sense, y'all. They're still paying this man $5 million a year. In the year 2024, the coaches are not making that little bitty salary. So you can only imagine you working under you and you find out your boss is only getting paid probably like 5, 10, 10 hours more, 10,000 more than you. You like, hey, are you sure? Because the other bosses, they getting paid, you know what I'm saying, boatloads more. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, from a standpoint, I think Dion would have came in and been a leader of men, been able to lead us, handle the spotlight, probably been somebody that's bigger than Jerry that can meet him in his element and actually meet him in that spotlight after the game and command that respect. So it kind of sucks. I ain't gonna lie.
I put it to you like this: I don't think if you are a person that wants Deion Sanders to come to, you guys got to remember, if Deion Sanders is actively recruiting this kid, he cannot let it be out that he's trying to go to the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
Right. So I don't think this necessarily changes anything. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't think it changes anything in that aspect because like you're not going to be. If he was to say let people know that he's going to the Cowboys or even put a hint out there he's going to the Cowboys, that kills any recruitment that's coming in. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, I think that this doesn't even have nothing to do with the Dallas Cowboys, but the NIL and the way they're paying these kids, like it's
Mm-hmm.
basically made like free agency in football. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like if when Shador leaves next year, I don't foresee that kid starting. I foresee other kid that they get out the transfer portal to come in and play for at least a year, and then he will play. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, because Shador wasn't a freshman when he started. He wasn't no true freshman in Colorado. He had been playing for 2 years already. You know what
He
I'm
started
saying?
at Jackson State.
He did, but that's Jackson State though. That ain't
At
playing
HBCUs.
Utah. Yeah.
But I feel you on that. I mean, uh, the 5 stars. There's a quote. I'm gonna quote this about Dion because he did say how he, they asked him like how because he's flourishing in this NIL deal stuff. Like he's only targeting a few, and he said it in out his own words. If we're targeting like freshmen, we're expecting them freshmen to come in and play almost immediately. We don't really have time for guys to come and sit on the bench because them type of guys, them the guys who get antsy and then want to trade. I mean, not trade out, transfer out. So I don't know. I think the kid gonna go there and play.
He's basically turned Colorado into Kentucky. When Calipari was literally telling dudes, you're going here to play 1 year, and then you're going to the NBA. And he wasn't even recruiting guys that needed 3 4 years to play. Like, that's the formula he's doing. He's recruiting guys that can, because, like, think about this. With the new free agency, if you're not playing, why would you stay? You know what I mean? So it's basically come in, compete. And I'm going to tell you, that also kind of kills my argument right there, too. Because, listen, if that 5-star recruit ain't playing, why wouldn't he go somewhere else that could be like, "Low, bro, I get you. I get it.
Right, he leveraging that,
You
bro.
can play right now."
He
So
get
I
that
know
fifth star. He
there's
leveraging
no
that.
way. There's no way Deion didn't promise this kid that he wasn't playing next year.
I don't even know who the other quarterback on the Colorado team is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, who is he competing against? Like, dude probably got a legit shot, but the 5-star, hey, he got a chance. Shador leaving, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I can only imagine when the transfer portal open up, he finna get more. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's building something great over there in Colorado, which I predicted. People didn't believe that, and then they still, you know what I'm saying, mounted on him, even though he went to the Big 12 and everything like that. I say just give him some time. Let him come in, because Deion is the coach that can relate to these players. He could come from a different angle. I already told him, like, he was gonna draw. He's gonna be more attractive as a coach than a Nick Saban. Nick Saban is trying to drill it in. He's trying to build a program. He can't relate from that angle. Only angle he knows is to coach. You know what I'm saying? Deion know how to. He probably know how to, coach, but come from the angle of, hey, man, I seen you can do it. You showed me you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he played
I think
before.
I think Saban, my man. I ain't gonna. I don't think Nick Saban can't do nothing. So I believe he can. I believe these
Yeah,
dudes can. But I just believe that Deion Sanders is more relatable to the kid now that's growing up in the social media area because he's encouraging it. You
right,
know,
right.
I think that's the biggest thing that you get with Deion Sanders is the whole social media thing. He's encouraging that where the typical guys wasn't able to, and the whole NIL deal. Obviously, that he's encouraged that, and Deion Sanders himself having Nike and these other companies behind him, it gives him an unlimited amount of bread, bro. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like he's
Like it gives you an unlimited amount of bread. Like, the only school that really can compete with Deion Sanders, I'm gonna tell you, is Oregon, bro. That's it, and that's because they have all of Nike behind them. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Oregon has Phil Knight behind them. You know what I'm saying? Phil Knight already said he's giving unlimited, bro.
Yeah, yeah, and I think the vice president, he went to TCU, because that's how I know TCU be getting all these what's the names. But hey, yeah, the one thing I do like with yeah, you're right. Like, Deion can relate to these players. I really really appreciate it. As somebody who played in the HBCUs, like, he really brought the brands to the HBCUs. Like, before it was just rustled out. You know what I'm saying? But he came there. He came to Jackson State. That boy added an alternate color that I didn't even think that I didn't even think Jackson State even had. Brought them Under Armour, and most importantly, I appreciate he got he got their names on the back of their jersey. I played all my life. I ain't never had my name on the back of my jersey, and I don't know how people that's big. You feel me? That's big. That's why I have this utmost respect for Deion, because only Deion could come from that angle and understand how, like, you know what I'm saying, sentimental it is for somebody who played football all their life to have be playing with their name on their back. Little stuff like that. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, that's why honestly I believe Deion, honestly, and not to make this a whole Deion conversation, but it kind of is. But that's why I think it's best for him to stay in college, bro. Because
Yeah.
like he's king. Why would you want to go take on the NFL for what? Like, why, bro?
Yeah. I can understand from his angle too.
Like, he's
I
making
was being
15.
selfish.
Deion's making 15, $16 million a year right now. He's not gonna make more than that in the NFL. In the NFL, they may give you he might listen, he might get a 20, but you're not gonna get the freedoms of what you have in the NFL. Like he's making, in college. Deion Sanders he rules all of college, bro. He's the most popular thing. When you go to the NFL, you're just another guy, bro. If you're not winning, If the Dallas Cowboys have Deion Sanders and we're 3-8, don't nobody give a damn, and half the nation's saying fire his ass.
Well, of
This
course.
is this is a win now mentality, bro. We don't care about that.
Yeah. But speaking on that, and Dion being good in college, let me transition to. I'm gonna basically give a synopsis of what Jerry said on 105.3 The Fan. He basically was, he leaned in and commending what you know Dion did in college, and as far as building that brand, and he said he was good for recruiting and everything like that. And he kept putting the emphasis on recruiting. He kept saying Dion is only good in college. Like that's basically the words I got out, and he kept mentioning a guy like you know Jason Witten. He was like, I believe he gonna be a leader of men, and he just kept implying. I was getting the sense of he was like not like hurtful, demeaning, but he was saying like, nah, Dion, stay in your lane in college, and Jason Witten is ready for the pros. How do you feel about? And do you even feel that Jason Witten should be, considered a coach over Dion?
Well, I put it to you like this: Ghost pepper wings is hot as hell from Popeyes. Congratulations, y'all did y'all thing. Got me sweating.
my, my wife loved it. She loved them wings.
Jesus, man, a little hot, hella hot. Man. But I say it like this: it all depends on what they're gonna be doing. Jason Witten might be better for the Dallas Cowboys. You want to know why?
Why?
Because they might actually let Jason Witten do his thing. You know why? Because they trust him and they know him. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: Deion Sanders is not gonna be Deion Sanders the first 2 years in Dallas. Because, Brad,
Hmm.
listen to me. Because I'm gonna tell you this right here, and this is where people start gonna get mad at me. And the black coalition of of people, the black people supporting black people on social media, gonna come after me when I say this. But Deion Sanders ain't won nothing, bruh.
He hasn't.
He hasn't won anything, bruh. So, what would be y'all expectations, bro? Y'all asking Deion Sanders to come in his first year to win a Super Bowl? If I'm Deion Sanders, I'm not. I'm not even gonna put myself in that situation, bro. If I'm Deion Sanders, I'm going to a team that's just happy with winning 10 games this year. The exact same thing he did with Colorado.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that, but at the same time, what has Jason Witten won?
Yeah, but listen to me. Listen to me. That's what I'm saying. Neither one of them have won anything. That's why I said I think Jason Witten would actually fit in better with the Joneses, just because they know him. That's it.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really hate. Both of them may not even be the head coach, but I really hate that Jason Witten's name's getting brought up, and it's just me. And I'm gonna
Listen
say,
to me. The only reason why they're doing it, the only reason why Jason Witten's name is being brought up is because they know him. That's it. Because they know him. And
man,
listen to me. But listen to me, Lou. That should let you know what the Cowboys are looking for when they hire a head coach.
but they
They're
trying to.
not. They're
But the
looking
thing
for someone
is,
they can trust, bruh.
that I mean, we know that, but I'm thinking they're trying to go the Dan Campbell route because
Bruh,
they
slap
didn't get
yourself.
Dan
No, I don't
Campbell.
know why you even thought that. Why would you think the Cowboys was gonna do a bunch of stuff that makes sense? I ain't gonna say that on live here.
You know
But
what I'm saying? But
brother man, if the Cowboys did stuff that makes sense, we wouldn't be 3-8, bruh.
of course, of course, of course.
That
But
dude
I'm
was
just saying,
never
like,
in the runnings.
but I'm just saying that like this would be the most boneheaded decision in my like. I think this would be a terrible decision because I see like they trying to get the Dan Campbell that didn't go away, tight end, and players coach and can empower. But like I said, like Jason Witten is coming from high school,
Bro, they're
Abilene
thinking about
Christian.
they're
I went
thinking
to
about
Bishop Dunn,
motivation.
bro. I think I played Abilene Christian. They ain't even the big, they
Listen
ain't.
to me.
I don't even think
Do you
he
honestly think,
UIL.
Lou?
I
Do
don't
you
think he
honestly
UIL.
think, Lou? Do you honestly think that Jason Witten was calling plays at Texas Christian High School? No, I do not
No,
believe he was.
he's that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's why I said Dan Lent. I mean, Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell is not no offensive or defensive guy. He's a CEO type of head coach. You know what I'm saying? He delegates. He knows how to inspire men. But
And
we're
that's what they believe Jason Witten can do.
why are we thinking this?
Because listen to me, Jason Witten probably can do it. But this is
Like
the thing.
let me
I
say this
don't
though.
like hiring. I don't like hiring former players to coach other players. I don't like that. That's just a weird complex.
Not even that. Like listen to this though. So I watched this TikToker on I watched the TikToker. His name Hoop Politics, and he went over a great theory that I think is true about basketball and how this can relate to coaching. He basically said, "Listen, y'all, there's a reason why the legends when they have kids, they kids be so bad, and the role players when they have kids, they end up being great to stars. It's
I
because
already
the
know. I already know.
legends
I already know. I've heard.
it's because the
Well, I've heard this
legends,
complex before.
yeah, it's because like Michael Jordan's son, he's coaching his son like he's himself, and he's forgetting that he was a freak of nature, and
Yes,
he had a
and a
different
lot
type
of
of
stuff came
hunger,
natural.
and a lot of it came natural. Versus a guy like, let's say Michael Thompson, coaching a guy like Klay Thompson. Michael Thompson was what, a shooter, and he taught his kid to know your role, know what you're good at, and also work on the fundamentals and build up another skill. And
Facts.
Klay Thompson ended up being what, one of the best shooters ever. Can dribble just a tad bit, can't pass all that, you know what I'm saying? But he was a hell of a defender, and that
Yeah, but
he ended up
yep.
being more successful than a Michael Jordan son. It's too early, but even maybe LeBron James son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm relating that to coaching because Dan Campbell was he literally coaches like he was embodied to play. Like he was the underdog. He was the one that was slept on, that was looked over, and he literally brought that over to Detroit. I keep going back to that first
And I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna say this to you,
press
bro. The more
conference.
you say Dan Campbell, the more I'm okay with Jason Witten, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna be real with you. Everything that you're saying has nothing to do with X's and O's. Has nothing to do with X's. You ain't said nothing about no practice schedule. You ain't said nothing about wide receivers doing routes. You ain't said none of that. You said a bunch of stuff. If that's the case, I should go get that dude. Hey, you know that dude that be like, get him, George, on Instagram. I need to go get that nigga because he motivate the hell out of me. I be watching his videos in the morning sometimes. I ain't gonna
But
lie.
Dan Campbell
He be
ain't no
like, you a
motivational
bad
speaker.
motherfucker. Get him, George. I be watching this shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But Dan
We
Campbell
can
ain't
get
no
him. We
he ain't
can
no
get him to come
motivational
motivate
speaker though,
to
bro.
come close to Cowboys because all they're looking for is for someone to motivate the troops. That's it. They're looking for a
Galvanize.
motivator, a
Galvanize and
leader of
motivate.
men.
Two different things. Galvanize. Like I don't like what has Jason Witten shown you?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's shown it. Listen to me. On a team level, Jason Witten was the level. He was the leader of that offense, bro. When he was on that team, for sure. He was the leader of the. He was the leader of the offense
But
for
I
sure.
don't
Nobody
but,
was
but Jason Witten
Demarcus
was
Lawrence and Jason Witten, clear leaders of the team.
but
But that's
Jason
what Lou.
Witten
But
mhm.
Lou, when you think about Jason Witten, you gotta not even Jason Witten. You gotta think about the Dallas Cowboys in two different ways. In the football Dallas Cowboys and the business Dallas Cowboys. This has nothing. This hire, they're not looking for a coach that is going to help them on the football because they believe they have the talent. They are looking for a coach that is going to be what you said, not even necessarily a leader of men. Because, bro, listen to me. I don't gotta be a leader of men. I can fire your ass. What is you talking about? I'm going left. Everybody that don't go left is fired. Get the hell out of here, bro. That's how adults handle business, right?
Right.
So, with that, you bring in a guy, the Dallas Cowboys, the number one. They have basically told us the type of person they're looking for when they look for a hire. They're looking for someone they can trust. It's not
That's
about
every
leading
year.
of men. It's not about none of that shit. Because, bro, listen to me. In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys know if you win, they don't. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody. Listen. When you're winning in the NFL, everybody assumes that the locker room is just galvanized and everybody's loving everybody and the kissing babies. And then guess what? You lose a couple games and now they slapping babies and now they disrespecting women, bro. It's like that's just how people perceive. Like the locker room is the exact same thing. That's why Micah Parsons said what Micah Parsons said. He's like, bro, I still believe we're a really good team. Like, we're still the same dudes. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at what the Jerry Jones wants, it's not even about what is best for this team. Because I don't really even care who the head coach is, bruh. Because the head coach ain't calling plays. I need an offensive coordinator. What everybody is mad about is the play calling. Like, that's what we're mad about. If we get Deion Sanders in here and they do Deion Sanders the exact same way they did Mike McCarthy, where they literally give him a pseudo offensive coordinator for 2 years, Deion Sanders is going to look like Deion Sanders. Very vocal and losing games like everybody else, bruh. That's just how it is, bruh. And I'm going to
Yeah.
be honest with you. If I'm Deion Sanders has already showed you the type of situations that he's even going to go to. If he can't go to a situation where he can completely control the situation, he ain't going. That was Jackson State. That was Colorado. He's not going.
Yeah.
So if the Dallas Cowboys, that's not a situation. He knows that's not a situation he can't control. He couldn't even control staying in Dallas. So do I believe like it's good for business for his name to be linked with Jerry Jones because they do business. But it's like like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm pleading to the nation. Stop giving a damn who's your freaking head coach is. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a damn, bro? Who cares, bro? Who cares who your daddy is when you're 19, 20 years old? You're a grown man now. You got to go do something. You up here whining because you ain't never saw it. I'm just speaking facetiously. At some point, you got to get over who your daddy is. Your daddy didn't love you, bro. He ain't come watch your football games. Okay. Well, you still got to get your ass out there and play. At some point, we got to get over it, bro. Who gives a damn who the head coach is, bro? Who's the freaking offensive coordinator? Who is mama? Who is mama, bruh? Who is actually cooking these meals? Who's actually making sure this month we'll get up and go to school every day? Who's doing that? We caring too much about the wrong thing, bruh. The head coach don't matter, bruh. It does not matter. Because at the end of the day, you have a great leader in Dak Prescott, bro. You don't need no leader of man. Why the hell I need a leader of man? I got Dak Prescott. That motherfucker makes $60 million. Out of $60 million, you're not going to tell me that at least one of them $1 million had this motherfucker talking to people is supposed to be the leader of the team. Look at Patrick Mahomes. They don't talk about Andy Reid being the leader of that team. Get the hell out of here. They only talking about head coaches being leaders when the quarterback is not one. Dak is a clear leader. Let that dude be your leader, bruh. Let the offensive, like I'm going to give you another example. Baltimore. Look at Baltimore. John Harbaugh, you don't think he's a dog? Bruh, John Harbaugh look like, bro, I know that dude be lifting weights at 3 o'clock in the morning, smoking cigarettes, bruh. That's what he looked like, bruh. Like
That's
he
how
looked
I
like
feel
he
about Dan
literally looked
Campbell.
like he lift weights and smoke cigarettes, bruh.
I feel
And
like
guess
Dan
what he
Campbell
does?
wake up in the
And
morning
guess
and
who's the
put
leader of the Baltimore Ravens? Everything, bruh. Everything is starts and finished with what? 8. Lamar Jackson. That's where we need to be set up around, bruh. Dak needs to be the leader of this team, and we need an offensive coordinator who calls good plays, and I don't give a damn who the head coach is.
I care about who
Because
the
it
D
don't matter,
coordinator is.
bruh.
I want a D coordinator as a defensive minded head coach. I feel like he's gonna get us in line. I feel like we'll be
Man,
more
listen
physical.
to
I
me.
feel like we'll be
Listen
more
to me.
tough.
Lou played big time football. I played big time football. We all know, bruh, you'll go a whole season and say 4 words to your head coach. Let's just be real. Yeah, he talked to you every day, but you'll go a whole season with him, and you will literally get 5 words with your head coach, bruh. Unless you know what I mean?
For real, man.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you who the most important people on a football team is: your offensive coordinator and your position coaches.
Yep, position coach.
You don't even get to talk to the head coach, bruh. If I got a problem with my head coach, I'm gonna talk to my position coach. My position coach gonna bring it up in a meeting, and he gonna get back to me. Nah,
Yep.
man, he said we can't do that. I tried it. Hey, man, I fought for you, bro.
And then the coach
He
gonna
said he didn't
bring it
want
up
to
in
do
the
it.
meeting. We got some guys who want this, and he gonna bring it up in the meeting.
Can you get some honey? Put a little honey on there.
Hey, but listen, man, we got 130 people in here. Appreciate you for coming out. Let's
Hey,
take
but
a little share break.
Hey, but Lou, you get what I mean though about the head coach, right? Like we gotta minimize that. Like, listen to me. The Dallas Cowboys, we are not in this position because our head coach, man. Like, come on, bro. We had the same head coach last year and the year before.
I mean, we in this position because a
We can.
combination of it, but it's mainly on the front office. We ain't just got the horses, and we, you know what I'm saying. I feel like the head coach, sets the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like a great, like I feel like you can't convince me if we had like a Mike Tomlin and we was in the same situation. Mike Tomlin don't squeeze about 2 or 3 or more wins so far in the season.
I can. You want to know why? Because Jerry Jones still writes Mike Tomlin's check. Y'all need to stop disrespecting the pen of Jerry Jones, bro.
I would if I was getting paid by Jerry Jones, I would disrespect him because he hasn't shown anyone he will fire anybody in the midseason. Only person he's done that to was Wade Phillips, and it's
Yeah,
because
but
he
you know
lost
what he
to
would also do?
lost.
You know what you also do? You just don't hire people like that. Like, what is you talking about? Jerry Jones, a
Yeah,
guy like Mike
that's
Tomlin
why.
wouldn't even get an
That's why
opportunity.
he's afraid. That's why I said a Mike Tomlin would not be afraid of that. A Mike Tomlin, like
Wouldn't
people,
take the job either,
you
though.
you go across to the Joneses. Mike Tomlin, you still got to deal with me at practice. That's what Mike Tomlin go about. You still got to come deal with me at practice. I'm here every day. Jerry ain't here every day. Jerry want to come and put his helicopter on the front lawn at the second period, like when all the media is there. Like I'm here grinding with you. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like a coach, a true coach, could overcome this. He really
No,
could. He
no, he
would
couldn't,
stand
Lou.
up,
Lou,
and
he
he would
can't,
stand up
Lou.
and fight.
Lou, I'm gonna tell you. Listen to me. An employee will always sit his ass down when the employer comes in the building. Bro, I don't give a damn. What is you talking about, bro?
I
That dude
mean, I mean
signs your
that's every
check.
other company, but I'm talking about this is a public company. Like I feel like with the
Yes, but guess what?
Cowboys,
This is a
I
company
can
that's owned by
expose
a
you.
family. This is a company owned by a family. This
I
is
mean,
nepotism
but
written all over.
this year is proven to them like they're getting all this heat, they're getting all this criticism, but all this is coming out, and Mike
Bro, you
McCarthy's
think?
enjoying it. The curtains issue, he making jokes about it. He enjoying it.
Yeah, man, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be. Hey, listen, now don't cancel me when I say this, but this is white people, bruh.
It
Jerry
is.
is not trying to hear none of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, bro.
Jerry ain't trying to listen. Jerry's gonna make more money than everybody and be like, "Wait, y'all said I did what?" Here, listen to me. Jerry Jones is like, have you remember? He's like, I remember this interview with the Migos when they was asking Takeoff why he wasn't on Bad and Bougie, right? And Takeoff said one of the most infamous things, right? Takeoff did one of the most infamous things I ever seen in an interview, right? And I felt exactly what he was saying, right? He opened his shirt and he showed his jewelry, right? And he say, "Do it look like I was left off Bad and Bougie?"
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? Do it look like I didn't get paid?
Like what?
You know what I'm saying? So optics is one thing, right? And so at the end of the day, man, the Dallas Cowboys, when it comes to their head coach, your head coach, first off and foremost, they are only hiring people they trust. Why you think a guy like Jason Witten has the same chance of getting a job as a guy like Prime? Because they're in the same conversation. And the only reason why that's happening is because they trust Jason Witten.
Yeah.
So it's like they're not hiring a dude for football sense, man. They're hiring a dude because of the trust that they have in him. That's it. And that's the major thing.
Yeah.
So it's like the guy that we get, honestly, is not probably going to be some great football guy. It's going to be some guy that the Cowboys have known a long time.
Man, I hate it.
He
I
says
hate
most QBs in the league aren't that good. Way better QBs in 20,000. Jerry wants to credit with winning.
Yeah, you can see the
Should
yeah, my
try.
bad. Yeah, I can't read y'all comments. It's like
Could have
it's
been
I'm
that.
giving like a so we gotta do it manually. I'm trying to I wish I could see y'all comments. I did get a super chat. Shout out to John, the $5 holler. We got 143 people in here now. Hey, if you listening, wherever you watching from, make sure to subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying, share the content. You feel me? Let's take a share break. Let's get this out. You feel me? This is great content right here. He said Patriots hired a player as a coach. He, no, see, Dylan is going. He said the Patriots hired a player as a coach, and look how is it going for them. I mean, they ain't got the talent either, but he ain't doing a pretty good job. I feel you, man. This little wave of player coaches, I just need to see the pedigree, some type of pedigree, because everyone like you know how everyone in the NBA everybody shooting threes now because of the Warriors. That's what it feel like. It's a wave coming of player coaches. And it's like, man,
Yeah,
everybody can't be a coach, man. You just because you play the game, I mean, you know the game, or you
play
know
the
how to
game,
lead. You
or
know what I'm
get played
saying?
in it.
Like you know how to lead men. You feel me? Like I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
Dan Campbell was coaching way. You know, he had a coaching career. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
yeah, I see. I mean, I'll turn it down. There ain't too many Dan Canyons in the world, man. So
it's not.
you know what I mean? Like Cowboys trying to find their own. I know what it kind of means. It almost means that freaking Jason that Mike McCarthy's definitely up out of here. So that means Dak's about to be on his third head coach in 8 years. And it's gonna be a lot of. I'm just curious to see how the Dallas Cowboys can get us back in the playoffs with a brand new coach because they don't too many coaches in their first year go to the playoffs. So it's just a bunch of weird stuff that's about to see happen right now.
Yeah, I mean, he gonna be able to work with a fresh canvas. They let him paint. You feel me?
You want to
I
fix
mean,
it?
it's gonna be a lot of turnover this off season, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, like, and somebody said it. You know how we lost a wave of free agents like last year? We finna lose a second wave of your depth guys from like this year, and we better replace them because or we're gonna be feeling the effects we feeling right now from last year, and we're gonna be feeling new effects from this year. Like Jordan Lewis can be gone. Zach Martin can be gone. Terrence Steele can be gone. Like DeMarcus Lawrence can be gone. These are key depth, veteran, dynamic, you know what I'm saying, multi-layer facets of these players. We losing leaders. We losing, you know what I'm saying, former Cowboys. We losing vets. You feel me? So we can't just replace them with a bunch of draft picks and undrafted free agents. So I'm really interested to see. And the next head coach is gonna be able to work with that. They're gonna be able to work with a Micah, a CD, a Dak, you know what I'm saying, and a couple of other guys, a Trayvon, a Bland, Overshawn. They're gonna have a black canvas, so hopefully they come in and we draft and we be active in the free agency too.
Yeah. Also, like I think what Jerry also was alluding toward where Deion Sanders is kind of the same thing. It's like you don't really recruit you don't really recruit grown men in the NFL. You know, they have contracts, man. It's a little different, you know what I'm saying? In the NFL, it's they want the bag now and then you go. And in college it's you come and then I'm gonna show you the bag is gonna come. So I kind of that's why I kind of say if I was Deion Sanders, man, I would rule college football as long as I possibly can because the only thing Deion is missing right now is the prestige in the room of coaches because like right now he's achieved a lot. Like he's done more than the average coach has done. You know what I'm saying? The average coach goes to a good program and then like ain't no coaches really doing what Deion did. Went for a team that we had no wins and then do what he's
Yeah,
doing. They're not
boy,
doing that.
he turned them around.
Yeah, they're not. And I'm gonna be honest with you. There's really no money in that. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why Deion even got money for it is because he's Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying?
he,
So
he
this was a
made
once.
that. He made them 30 million.
Yeah, so it was exactly. So this was a once in a lifetime opportunity for a once in a lifetime type of situation. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm Dion, my next step is trying to go to the SEC where they have real money.
See, they ain't gonna let that happen. They ain't gonna
If
ever let that
Dion, listen
happen.
to me, if Deion Sanders go, could you imagine? Listen to me, you think Deion Sanders would be dope in the Cowboys? Imagine if Deion Sanders was at Alabama, where kids already know they should be going to Alabama. They already know they should be going to Alabama. Alabama has 3 times as much money as Colorado.
They ain't gonna let that
Three
happen,
times,
bro.
bruh. They have
They ain't gonna.
4 times more money. If he was to get to the SEC and bring that to the SEC, start winning SEC. Because listen to me, the SEC they love winning national championships, but if they can't win a national championship, they'll settle for an SEC championship game. Because that
Hmm.
was for them, that was the biggest thing for the longest thing. To be honest with you, outside of the championship trophy, You ask somebody in the FCC which one is bigger, the BCS or the SEC championship, they're going to say the SEC championship game. Now, obviously, the other game makes you a national champion, so that's obviously the biggest game. But to an SEC fan, that SEC championship, that's pretty freaking big, bruh. Right? Yeah. So if you're Deion, that's where you're really trying to get to, bruh. You get to that SEC where you have unlimited money, because you're going to have to beg an NFL team to pay you $25 million. Bro, in college, they will give that shit to you willingly. Willingly.
Yeah, talk about
and then
it.
Guess what? All those kids, and it's so crazy, man, because all those kids that he took to Colorado can just transfer out. So guess what? When you're Deion Sanders, so think about this, bro. Imagine going to Auburn and saying, hey, Auburn, I'm coming. And not only am I I'm coming, I got a quarterback too. A quarterback that you couldn't even get. So imagine interviewing with a job, knowing that you have the top 5 quarterback, the number 1 quarterback in the nation in your pocket that's going to come wherever you go. Deion's going to get $30 million somewhere, bruh. If you're at Auburn, why would you? Auburn got caught giving money to Cam Newton, which we know they did because Cam Newton said, no, they gave that money to my dad. Well, your dad lived with you, Cam. So, I mean, you know what I mean? But maybe you didn't use that $500,000 that they gave your dad. Maybe you just let him have all of it.
He wrote a check for you on your birthday.
Yeah, he just it's really honest. It's still some really honest people out there in the world. So you never know, bro. I ain't gonna put that past you.
I mean, I ain't mad. I don't care about being honest. I mean, I ain't mad at nobody.
I just don't think he did
know it. The thing is, y'all just not keeping up. I knew they were paying them boys.
Bro, how do you think Auburn got him? Come on now, bro.
Like
the same way, man. They paid Cam.
They paid Cam, man. But
well, they paid his dad.
Them players were having new Hellcats and chains. But we faced. We played people like Akron. They was wearing solid gold up under their jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like they were paying them players, man.
Yeah, they've been playing.
They've been paying players.
The NIL just helped it. So honestly, the NIL just really helped guys get more money and helped kids that weren't getting money get some money. The kids was already getting money, bro.
And it was.
That's why I say
in the whole. Nah, they. When I found out that boy from A&M, Johnny Football, them fools made $7 billion off that man. Nah, that's when they should have got rid of that rule. That's insane. And he couldn't see a cent of that. Man, sorry. That NIL.
I mean, bro, imagine a player like Vince Young, bro. Vince Young, it should have changed that to Vince Young, bro, because Vince Young was the first time Vince Young was the first time we had a player that was like as big as an NFL player that was not playing in the NFL.
Right.
Like Vince Young was that freaking famous, bro. Like I knew about Vince Young before he played us. Yeah. Freaking RG3 could have been that dude at Baylor too, but he got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, man,
RG3 would have won a Heisman his junior year.
Well,
he got hurt.
He won a Heisman.
He did, but I think he won in his senior year because remember he got hurt. He got hurt in between his junior and senior year. He was out the last like 6 games or something.
And that's why he re-aggravated in Washington. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. RG3 was messed up since Baylor.
Yeah. I mean, he was running a whole lot. They had him running for real.
But yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. If I'm Deion, I'm staying in college football.
Yeah, 100%. You can make bank here. Jerry wasn't finna pay no money. You think the first coach he's finna pay was gonna be a black coach? The first coach he paid more than $5 million to is gonna be a black coach?
No. Hell no.
Hell no. And
then my thing is if you're Deion, bro, like to get the Cowboys to go to 15, like some coach is going to get the Cowboys to go to 10 first before they go to 15. You got coaches already making 15. That's why they say, what about John Gruden? John Gruden was making $20 million at his last coaching staff. He's not coming to Dallas. And I'm going to tell you this right here, all the drama that you got to go through in Dallas, It's a $20 million job, bro.
Hmm.
Like $5 million, you're getting way underpaid for all the stuff that you're going through right now, bro. They was
Yeah.
talking about getting rid of you last year, bro, and you were 12-5 last year. And they were talking about getting rid of you last year.
No, for real. Yeah, you right. You right. But listen, man,
Hey, it's
we
that late
gonna
night. We can wrap it up.
yeah, we gonna wrap it up, man. We appreciate y'all for coming out. 140 people in here. J- If you
Hey, this
haven't,
late night creep, might be working, Lou. We might have to
man,
for the freaky Cowboy friends, for the Cowboys I like watching games with just they draws on, man. You better put some damn pants on. Look nasty. If you watch hey, if you watching West Coast and Lou in
thank
your
you,
draws right now,
bro.
go put some goddamn pants on. Nasty.
Thank you, bro. That
Nasty.
nigga.
160 people on here. I know somebody watching us with their draws on right now, scratching. Put some lotion on.
Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Make sure to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? One last chance, come over to the YouTube
Hey, how many
channel.
people you got? How many people did anybody subscribe?
I got one. I'm still about 50 subscribers away, y'all, from the big 1K.
Hey man,
Anything
somebody
to
go
help out.
subscribe right now, please. Somebody go subscribe right now. Go subscribe right now. Go to Lou Takes right now. You know what you need to do, Lou? Ooh. I'm gonna do this real quick. This is what I used to do. Go to your YouTube page real quick and copy your link and put your link in the page in the in
The
the chat.
chat. Yeah, I know. But the chat is out right now. So that's the only thing. I'm gonna see.
Ah,
That's the only thing. Stupid. I'll tell you the truth, boy. I'll tell you the truth. Yes,
well,
bro.
let's do another show. Let's do a late night show tomorrow. I ain't tripping.
This man. All right, man.
All
Hey
right, Lou.
man, we appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for coming out. You know the Cowboys. Who we playing this week? Commanders. Yeah, you know how they go. We hope they win. Da 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 da. Team Tank. All that. You know what I'm saying? We do this for the first blame and the last congratulated. What's going? You go ahead. What's going?
Yeah, man. Hey, I think we did a phenomenal job of getting on here and talking for an hour and purposely not talking about Cowboys and Commanders because we all know the outcome. So I'm not about to sit up here and play with y'all. Oh, yeah, the Cowboys we need to we need to run the ball. We need to, man, get the hell out of here. It's a preseason game, bro. If you choose to watch it, watch it. All I'm saying, if you go to the game, keep your receipt. And then when you leave the game, call your damn credit card company. Tell them that you want to report an illegal charge on your and get your money back. Don't tell them West Coast this little thing I gave for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't be doing that, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you need your money back, just tell them they'll let you do it one time. That's all I'm gonna say. Discover let you do it too. You know what I'm saying? But you need to get your money back. You need to get your money back. Go to the game, put it on your credit card. As soon as you walk up out of there, you got to call. You got to be crying, full tears. Think about the Cowboy season. It'll make you cry for sure. I got some illegal charges on my card. What is it? Everything that say Dallas Cowboy, take it off. Them damn margaritas, them hats, all that shit wasn't me.
No,
All
man.
that wasn't me. But hey, man, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy West Coast. Never